going on, everybody? It's your boy Itz-Beez-Da, TrackStar, and welcome back to Dancehall Masterclass, Chapter 5. Let's get to it. So, like I said in the last video, where we continue to look at auto key and harness sound key, and just how we break apart samples and, different ways how I approach, using samples in FL Studio. I said that we were going to, in the next video, then go ahead and build a rhythm, out of the samples or a new sample. But figure that because we already have this sample, we're kind of like a bit familiar with it. Might as well just go ahead and stick with it, just continue on because we already have it, and just build on top of it. See how we could have built a rhythm because we know the key, we know the progression, so it's really if we just add the other elements them to really bring it to life. So let's get to it. So just for a quick recap, let's play the loop. All right, cool. So that's the loop. We have the MIDI here. So now let's start adding instruments to this. So we have a bell as the the main progression. So we can either complement it with a darker instrument, or a more high pitch instrument, something kind of similar to it. So let's go back into Nexus and let's try and find a pad. So I recently got this preset thing. It's called www something. Here, www waves. So let's load up a pad out of here, see what we have. Yeah, not really liking it. Let's try a few different sounds. Let's play these together and see what they sound like. Alright, that's not bad. That's not bad. So let's go. Yard Vibes drum kit, of course. And let's start, filling out the drums. So when we have a good foundation, let's just kind of get a nice little groove going. So let's go into kick 7. Let's go into the new kit. Let's go into the stimulus pack. Let's go percussion. Let's get something nice. Well, kind of, like a nice, like a Afro type of vibe. New channel. New channel as well. Let's add a home hat. I remember we talked about this earlier. The whole point of percussion, is we fill in gaps, we're adding stuff, we need something to be added, So wherever there's a gap and we feel like we can add a certain type of sound, you try it, and it's not going to always work. It's a trial and error thing. At least try it, and if it don't work, then at least say, yeah, you try it. Because if you never try it, you never know if it now gonna work or not. So we have a close hat. Let's open up with a we have an open hat, let's add a close hat. You know, simple. Let's add a clap. New channel again. And we have one clap now. It have this little delay in at the front. This little gap is kind of like a reverse, if you listen. It's kind of like, you understand? So we add that as a layer when the downbeat come around. Right here. You know what I mean? Nice. Cool. Let's go with the drums. And of course we're not gonna do that with the drums, you know. So let's right click on advanced looping. Let's take this out a bar and put it in a down loop. Now let's change the loop to step. Actually, let's put it back in a bar. Sorry about that. Let's change the drum loop on the second time around. Cool. And you know, we pretty much have most of the elements of the track. So let's add a bass line to it now. Let's go to, let's kind of keep with something familiar. Let's go back to Nexus. And we'll use my personal all-time favorite preset, the BA basic sine bass. Cool. And just as easy as it was to add all of the other instruments, it's just the same for the bass line. We could go something sustained like this, which is just all of the lowest notes. You will always have to stretch out the notes. And if you want to know how to stretch the notes out, like I just did, press Alt and L. And then press Enter. You understand? Like I said, that's one way to do it. So let's find a more cohesive bass line. Let's do some things with the bass. Cool. So, you know, the reason why I raise this up into, you know, higher octaves is because when I do it, you know, I can hear the bass stick out over the notes, and I can easily tell if something don't sound good together. You know, the higher you go with the bass. You know, a pure sine wave is kind of like the perfect thing for, you know, you do your sound test with, because you can always tell really quickly when something is out of key. So now that we have that, let's drop this down to, you know, a lower octave, even lower than the fours. Next us sine bass, the pure sine bass seem to work best when it's down in the threes and low, like the high threes are the, you know, the mid threes. Twos, sometimes you get away with a 1 and 2 note, but right in the third octave is like always a good fat sound out of the Nexus pure sine bass. So let's listen to that by itself. You understand? Nice. Let's listen to that with just the drums. Cool. Now with everything, sample included. Nice. So let's add an ARP now. Stay with, you know, the VST, them were consistent or really popular. So we're going to expand. And we will use, let's find an ARP first. So go and arpeggiators. Let's use, here we go. Simple arpeggiators. Let's see what that sounds like with everything else. There's some clashing going on, so let's just keep on going. Nice. So lastly, let's add a mallet, and we'll go back to expand, and we're going to add marimba, and this marimba will literally only be playing the main pattern. So let's go in here. I'll take this, drag it back. So we will have it like this. And then these last two, we'll do like that. And this is just me, you know, freestyling some stuff. So let's add some look at in between notes. Look at here kind of stuff. Nice. So the full loop now we have. Just like that. So, hopefully, like I said, with all of the stuff I'm covered previously in this chapter, you haven't been confused by anything that I did. I literally only added some drums and added some other melodies. I didn't even change the chord progression. It's all the same. Exact same way that the progression was. I didn't add anything extra. I just played notes within the progression, so please, if you didn't get a lot of what was done in this video, go back to earlier videos and watch and learn. For the next few videos, I'll be doing exactly what I did just now. Find a chord progression, add to it, but the foundation will always be a sample. I'm showing how to build on top of a sample. So in the next video, we'll use a fresh sample and go about the business of recreating another instrumental from that sample. So until next time, it's your boy Itz-Beez-Da, the TrackStar. Peace.